good day, and welcome to another episode of Throwing It Back with Sean Farrell. I am Sean Farrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. And let's not waste no time. Let's get right to it. So, I talked about the last video how the Seattle Supersonics started 5-17, and not only did they make the playoffs, but they made the NBA Finals and extended the Bullets to 7 games until losing in a close Game 7. The Sonics won the championship over Washington the next year. Okay. But what if I told you there was a team in the NBA that started out 2-19 and made the NBA playoffs? Not only did they make the playoffs, they extended the team that they were playing in the first round. They played the team they were playing in the first round very tough. Okay? Very tough. If you said the Cleveland Cavaliers, you are correct. Okay? Because on December 12th, 1984, they lost to the Hawks. Okay? The Cavaliers lost to the Hawks, which dropped their record to 2-19. Okay? So then they won 4 out of 5 games, 4 out of the next 5 games. Then they went on a mini losing streak. And then it was said that they were trending water for over a month. Okay. And so, come February 16th, 1985, okay. They were 19 games below 500 at 17-36. Okay. With 29 games left to go. Okay. So they're 17-36. Then they win 2 straight. They lose to Utah, go on another 6-game win streak, which included 5 straight on the road. And they lose their last road game. They're still 25-38. Okay. But ironically, they're tied with the Hawks for the last spot in the NBA playoffs, okay, at 25-38. Okay. They had another mini slump in which they were 28-43 at one time. Then they won 6 straight. Okay. Then they locked up a playoff spot with a win over the New Jersey Nets, while the Atlanta Hawks lost to Washington to give the 8th seed to the Cleveland Cavaliers. So just imagine a 2-19 team rises up to make the playoffs. That's an 8th seed, okay? I just talked about how the Phoenix Suns started the season at 0-13 and made the playoffs a few videos ago, okay? But a 2-19 team? Nah. But the 85 Cavaliers, they hit it, okay? Now they finished 36-46, okay? But that was still good enough for the 8th spot. They had guys like World Be He Free, Roy Henson, Mel Turpin was in his rookie season, John Bagley, Phil Hubbard. They had a guy by the name of Ben Poquet. They had Mark West on that had a team, and George Karl was actually a coach of the 85 team, okay? And the Cleveland, the attendance at the Cleveland Coliseum, they only averaged about 6,500 fans a night. The Cleveland Cavaliers did. So, the only star on the team was really World Be Free, okay? But once they started winning some games and getting into the playoffs, the crowd started growing. Got to remember, they also had a guy named Ron Anderson on that team. The Cavaliers did. The future Philadelphia 76er, Ron Anderson. Yeah. And so they played the Celtics in the playoffs, okay? And Celtics went 62-20 in 1985 and seeking to repeat as NBA champions. So the Cavaliers played them very tough. And I mean very tough. So Boston won the first game, 126-123. Okay. Then they win game 2 by only 2 points, 108-106. Okay. So this Cleveland team was, you extend the defending champions. Okay. You push the defending champions to the brink in 2 games in Boston Garden. Decided by 5 points. The first 2 games in Boston Garden decided by a mere 5 points. But then the Cavaliers won 105-98, okay, because Larry Bird sat out game 3. He had an elbow injury, okay. So Larry Bird had an elbow injury. He's out for game 3. World be free scored 34. And Roy Hinson had 21 points and 9 rebounds. Okay. So at the end of game 3, the Cavalier fans were chanting, "We want Larry, bring on Bird." Okay. And then Larry Bird the next day in practice said, "These fans really don't know basketball." That's what Larry Bird said. Larry Bird said, "These Cleveland fans don't know basketball. If they want me, they're going to get me, and they're going to get both sides of the barrel." Okay. Well, the Cavaliers still led 66-63 at half. Okay. And the Cavaliers actually led by 5 with a little over 4 minutes to go. But Bird scored 6 of the last 8 points. To finish with 42 points and 14 rebounds, okay? World Be Free had 30. And the Celtics won by this much, again, 117-115, okay? So, if a 2-19 team can rise from the ashes of the NBA and not only make the playoffs, but to win a game in the playoffs and to play the defending world champions, that tough? Respect to the 84-85 Cavaliers. Okay? Much respect. I don't think there's too many teams in NBA history that can start 2-19 and then make the playoffs and win a playoff game. But the Cavaliers did it. The Cavaliers did it. And so, after that season, George Karl was fired a couple of games until the 85-86 season. And then, of course, the drafting of Brad Daugherty, Ron Harper, and then Mark Price, the Larry Nance trade. So, after the 85 season, there was a short term letdown, 2 years, 86 and 87. But again, they bought in reinforcements and Cavaliers became pretty good. Okay. All right. That's it. And that's all for Throwing It Back with Sean Farrell. I am Sean Farrell. God is great. And I am out of here. Peace out. God bless.